I guess we're going with Raptor Zoo right now. From what I understand, this is a aggressive rogue deck that focuses on. It's like a zoo deck, except it focuses on a lot of Death Rattle minions, and focuses on using Unearthed Raptor to copy their Death Rattle effects. This should be interesting. The one thing that I see as a potential problem with this deck is, of course, the hero power. This is not a bad start, actually. Well, I guess that's why we have Sir Finley right here to help us out with that problem. I think we could mulligan everything here. We might want to keep the Owl. Owl is pretty good against Zoo. And then again, I think a more powerful turn 2 play might be a little better. I don't know. Okay. But yeah, this is pretty much an aggressive rogue deck that focuses on lots of Death Rattle effects. Let's see what hero power we get here. Life Tap is easily the best one. Alright, so we're pretty much playing as a full-on zoo deck now. That's a little unfortunate. I think I have to kill it. Yeah. I have the option to Cold Blood right now, if I want to. Do I want to do that though? I think I do. If he can't deal with it, then he will probably die single-handedly to this. Bone Guard Lieutenant. I mean, we are still at rank 16, and he does not have an answer, which is a really good thing for me. Alright. Order 18 life by turn 4, which is really good. Next turn, Defender of Argus. That's pretty good. Actually, I could actually use Ironbeak Owl on it. And then use Backstab on it as well. I think that's the best way to go. Probably should have used Life Tap first, but I think it's okay. Backstab. Hit. Hit. We actually win next turn if he can't deal with anything here, so yeah. 5, 7, 9, plus another 2 from Defender. Pretty good deck so far, actually. Oh, never mind. I mean, it's still a good deck, but we don't win. We don't win right away anymore. Leopard Gnome and Piloted Shredder. Yeah, this deck pretty much plays itself. Yeah, it's pretty much a zoo deck, as I've said many times. He plays a Molten Giant, which is a little bit of a problem right now. And he's gonna double taunt, which is pretty horrible right now. Alright, not quite sure how to go about this problem. One Life Tap. We could definitely kill it, that's for sure. I think what we'll do here, we'll play Leopard Gnome, Eviscerate. Actually, hold on. We can play Leopard Gnome, Eviscerate that, and then trade. No, what am I doing? We could Backstab, Eviscerate, and then kill like that. As far as playing the second Leopard Gnome, I don't think there's too much point to it. But we're gonna play it anyway. So this way, if he trades it in, Lymphana Knives would kill it later on, and he also loses 2 life. But I'm expecting this to be a Reno Paladin, not Paladin, a Reno Warlock. So if he plays Reno, I think we pretty much lose. Hard to say. Because usually Reno decks don't play Ancient Watcher, because it's a little bit too unreliable for them to get any use out of it. So I'm not sure actually. He's gonna Siphon Soul the Paladin Shredder. It's not horrible, I guess. He goes for face, which I don't really understand why.
My shield for
Yep.
Get in there.
Do him like that.
I saw that.
To kill... Yeah, I think we should kill it. Actually, maybe I should have hit face. I'm not sure. The reason why I did not want to hit face, though, is because this... actually, and second thought, it might have been... It probably was better to hit face. I don't know. It's 11:49 p.m. I'm really tired.
I wonder.
But as long as he doesn't have any more life gain or taunts, then I think we're pretty good here. Then again, maybe killing it was the right thing to do in case of like Shadow Flame or something. I don't know. It could have went either way, I guess. I think either way, if I traded in or not traded in, has its own set of negatives and positives. He plays a Lone Sun Fairy Protector, and he's gonna Shadow Flame it. Yep. Alright. Huh. We get an Unearthed Raptor, which is good. Let's draw something there. Cult Master is pretty good. Copy the Haunted Creeper. With the face. Alright. So even if he has another piece of board clear, it's gonna be hard for him to deal with a bunch of 1/1s. So I think we pretty much win. Unless he plays Reno. Okay, he plays Molten Giant.
My shield
He
for
plays
Argus.
Defender. It's pretty good. What's the best thing to do here? I think it might be to Defender these guys and then play Cult Master. Yeah,
My shield
we'll do
for
that.
Argus.
We'll trade the 2/1 in just to get some value immediately. We could also kill it in, but that means we'll be taking 7 damage to face. Not 7 damage, 9 damage to face since we can't even kill it. So I'm just gonna pass the turn there. But yeah, unless he has a way to silence that, we're gonna be drawing a lot of cards. Hopefully he doesn't play Reno. This is not a Reno. This is not a Reno deck. Unless he's really greedy about it, then I don't know. Frost Elemental. That's how you know you're at rank. You're at rank 16 when you see a Frost Elemental. So fire. All right, draw some cards. Is he gonna hit it in? Not really. Let's see here. 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 2 damage right there. Hold on. I think a Fan of Knives equals a win. Okay, we definitely win for sure. Let's see what cards we get as well.
This guy's toast.
Alright, that game turned out pretty well. Win streak, one more win and we're off to rank 15. But yeah, I think what won us the game was that beginning, in the beginning where I cold-blooded the Sir Finley. I think that gave us a bit of a upper edge and kind of knocked down his beginning life. So yeah. Hopefully we have just as good of an initial start here. Playing against Hunter, I'm assuming it's a face Hunter, which means we probably want some 1-drops. Iron Beak Owl is good against Hunter. Another Sir Finley Murgleton. Good. It's a good 1-drop against Hunter, that's for sure. Abusive Sergeant. Since we're playing against Hunter, we probably want something like, yeah, like Warrior. Yeah, gain some life while hitting them down ourselves. Interesting situation. I could either play Abusive Sergeant or gain some life. Because... Huh.
Get in there and fight, maggot.
I could play Abusive Sergeant and also play Cold Blood to go really, really aggressive here, but... Yeah, you know what? If he plays Eagle Horn Bow and kills it, I think we do like about 10 damage there in total, so I think that's worth it. We'll do that. $12 damage, actually. Hopefully he doesn't have a way to kill it. If he does, it's fine. I think we got our values worth from there. Okay, he uses an Iron Beak Owl on it. That's fine. There, to the face, and then play Harvest Golem. It's been a while since I played Harvest Golem. It used to be a really, really good card, but I think it just kind of got overshadowed by some other 3-drops, or maybe like the meta wasn't just calling for it. I don't know. I think the best thing to do would just be to armor up and hit the face. Yeah. I think if we played any more minions with this on the board, I think we're just asking for a way too powerful Unleash the Hounds.
Get in there and fight, maggot.
Abusive Sergeant. 7 to face. He goes all in for face. That's interesting. So let's see. This is 5 right here, 7, and that's 11. Okay, we don't win, but we are getting close. Definitely backstab there. We'll kill there. Hit for face, hit for face. Actually, we can play Abusive Sergeant as well. We'll play this guy. At this point, I don't really care about Unleash the Hounds too much, because he's probably going to use it defensively anyway. He's not going to be bashing it towards my face. But yeah, we have a pretty good board here. Explosive Trap would suck. Oh god. It's 12. Oh god, alright. Oh, that's unfortunate. Didn't expect Timberwolf. Seems like a lot of people are starting to play this combo again. And I don't really like that. Kill as many of these as we can before Explosive Trap goes off. Let's see, that's 2-4. If he has kill command, then we lose. So the question is whether to eviscerate one of these guys or not. Nah, I don't think it's worth it. Because this is a hunter, the chances of us losing the game is rather high. And he also has that. Okay. Keeps going for face. interesting that he went for the Loot Hoarder. If that is not Explosive Trap, then we win. 2, 4, yeah. Huh, okay.
This guy's toast.
Alright. That was a close game. Very close game. Very tense interaction with a fellow aggro player there. Yeah, it seems like this deck does very well with trading, which kind of surprises me because of the lack of card draw, and some of the spells are pretty short term, like Cold Blood, and some of the removal spells like Backstab. But so far, this deck is doing pretty damn well against other aggro decks. Okay, Leper Gnome, Eviscerate, Loot Hoarder, Cult Master. I think we keep this whole hand except for Cult Master. Eviscerate will be good if we... Yeah, Eviscerate will be good against Priest in general, because 4 damage kills off Northshire Clerks and everything else in between, so... Alright, he doesn't play anything turn 1. We're free to play Leper Gnome. Next turn we'll play Egg. Yeah. Play the Egg. And then we could use Unearthed Raptor on it. There's Northshire Clerk. Alright. Priest is probably one of the harder matchups for this deck, though, so... I think that's fine. We just gotta be a little bit more careful. Cold Blood would be really nice, as well as Defender of Argus right now. It would make Nerubian Egg a really good threat. If we get Cold Blood, then... Please be once chosen. If we get Cold Blood, then it prevents the egg from being stolen, so... Plays Power Word Shield. Goes for face. Huh. Multiple things we could do here. We could eviscerate the Northshire Clerk. Yeah, I think playing Loot Hoarder and killing it is the best thing to do. Because a 3/7 Northshire Clerk is a big problem. We'll save Blood Mage for when Fan of Knives is slightly better, or if we get Backstab, or you know, just something better. Loot Hoarder, Eviscerate, kill, do that. I think that was the right thing to do.
Well played.
Problem with this egg though is that it's probably gonna get Cabal Shadow Priest real soon. So I don't know. Ooh, Backstab. I could actually play Cult Master and then Backstab this to pretty much cycle a card if I want to do that. I think I might have to. I don't want to, but I think I have to. Because nothing's worse than him him stealing that away from me. So yeah, let's do it. At least we draw a card from it, which is good. I could either hit for face, or I could kill the Volcanic Drake. If I do that, I'll be leading up to a really explosive Light Bomb.
So many options.
Then again, even if that's the case, Like, even if I do trade it in and play into Light Bomb, like, Light Bomb's gonna be good regardless, so I think I might as well do it.
Here we go.
Might as well draw the card while I can, too, from... At least it's nice to know that if he were to Light Bomb this turn, he's pretty much...
Well
he's gonna
played.
use his entire turn to do that. So, yeah. Yeah. Saw that one coming from a mile away. I think Harvest Golem and Ringleader.
Yeah, beat it.
Yeah, that Light Bomb was unfortunate, but it was pretty inevitable. It was pretty inevitable. I don't know. Either play around Light Bomb or play around Cabal Shadow Priest. There wasn't too much of a choice given there. Okay, he's gonna go for that. I'm guessing he's gonna heal the agent for 3. Or for up to 3. Plays only Smite. Haven't seen that card in quite a while. Blood Mage Thanos actually clears the board here. So we're gonna do that.
Here we go.
Well played.
Crazy thing is though, we actually have more cards. Like we have a bigger card advantage than him.
Power flows.
Actually, I phrased that pretty horrible. We have more card advantage than he does right now. Which is interesting to say for a priest, actually. Plays Light of the Naru.
Is someone injured?
Also plays Northshire Clerk. Whew. Oh, lots of things we can do here, actually. There are lots of ways we could go about this. I could take out the 3/5, but that would require both of these guys. And I could also take out either one of these guys as well. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with killing that. Because that is a big problem.
Ha, this guy's toast.
Well played.
Get in there and fight, maggot!
Yeah. It's gonna be a little bit unfortunate for the Raptor, but I think that's fine. There are still plenty of other death rattles in this deck that we can choose from. Alright, now it's time for the big slow grind of bringing him down from 30 to 0. I just hope he doesn't have too many explosive plays here. And certainly no Cabal Shadow Priests, please. No Cabal Shadow Priests. That would be really awesome if he did not have any Cabal Shadow Priests. It's Emperor Thorson. We have Egg. Definitely copying the Egg. As far as my life total goes, I don't think I care about it too much.
Here we go.
Hey, lights out.
Yeah, against any other class, I would care about my life total a little more, but since Priest doesn't really have any explosive ways to finish off the game, I don't really care too much. Mechanic Drake. At the same time, though, we do gotta start clearing the board. Cold Blood. We'll save that for later. In case of another Light Bomb, we'll trade in that guy in.
Lights out.
Here we go.
Yeah, as long as we keep good control here, I think we got this game pretty much. He's gonna heal himself. No big deal. Doesn't have anything to play, which is a good thing. Definitely a very good thing. So what I could do is I could Defender of Argus the Egg and then play Cold Blood on it. Make sure that it cannot get Cabal Shadow Priest.
So many options.
Yeah. But then again, Light Bomb is always a thing. Light Bomb would pretty much wreck me here. You know what? We'll wait another turn. See how it goes.
Here we go.
Yeah, he's not playing any cards, so I don't think there's really too much of a rush to kill him. He has 13 cards left, so the chance of him actually
How many
drawing a
fingers do you see?
Cabal Shadow Priest is pretty low.
My work is paramount.
It's Blackwing Technician.
Leave me alone.
Okay, so that's 5/5. 3, 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I think now's a good time to do the combo though.
Lights out.
Here we go.
So yeah, this way Light Bomb doesn't wreck us, and neither does Cabal Shadow Priest. I'm trying to play around both cards here.
For Blackwood.
Crusher. Oh, that's a little unfortunate. Shadow of Death. Unfortunately, this requires us to use... What? Do we win? 3, 4, 8, 11, 12. Wait. 3, 4, 8, 10, 11, 15. Huh, that's exactly enough. Let's do one more head count first before I just rush in. So 2, 6, 7, 10, 11. All right.
Here we go.
Hey, lights out.
With a breach.
All right. Yeah, this is actually a really good deck. I didn't expect it to be so good. On paper, it looks kind of mediocre because it doesn't have like a lot of card draw. All the minions seem a little meh compared to more efficient minions in Zoo, in like the normal Warlock Zoo. But this deck actually turns out to be pretty good. Won every single game here. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. My name's Freeloader MC. See you guys in a bit.